delighted to be with you this morning, and thank you so much, Bob, for asking me to participate. I know that the statement of purpose is in the back of your program, but while you're eating, I am going to read it to you just to remind all of us why it is that we are here. The purpose of the National Prayer Breakfast is to invite leaders to meet in the spirit of Jesus Christ in order to pray together. This is an annual ecumenical event offered under the auspices of the Speakers of the Senate and the House of Commons and organized by a group of dedicated volunteers. At the heart of the National Prayer Breakfast is a small group of parliamentarians from different political parties who meet for breakfast each Wednesday morning while Parliament is in session. The annual National Prayer Breakfast is more visible, but the weekly meetings are far more significant. The weekly meetings provide opportunities for deeper friendships to flourish and to grow. Through genuine friendships built on the Spirit of Jesus, it is hoped that individuals can discover ways of being together which cross many religious, social, and political boundaries in order to bless the lives of many. In their nonpartisan gatherings, members are not only given the chance to know one another, but also to have an opportunity to recognize the presence of God in one another. The exercise of effective political leadership has always demanded that such positive relationships need to be fostered across party lines. Such relationships facilitate the working of our Parliament. The purpose of the Parliamentary Prayer Breakfast is to call men and women to God, and then to entrust them with the application of what it means to live out God's grace as leaders. The prayer breakfast is not a lobby group which seeks to influence policy, even when legislation before Parliament involves very controversial issues. It is not the aim of the Parliamentary Prayer Breakfast group to influence the thinking of others toward any particular political viewpoint, but instead, there is a trust in the workings of God that as we love and pray for one another, the Holy Spirit will work in our lives to help us grow as women and men who love mercy, seek justice, and walk humbly with God. The annual National Prayer Breakfast is a Christ-centered, but not just a Christian event. It does not seek to convert people to Christianity. Rather, the aim is to simply to meet in the Spirit of Jesus and pray together. This means that we seek to love those around us just as Jesus loved those who were around him. It is recognized that Jesus is at the center of our event when we share a spirit which is both welcoming and compassionate. Finally, the goal of the Parliamentary Prayer Breakfast group in Ottawa is all about reaching out to political opponents. It also means reaching out to Christians of various theological backgrounds. It means reaching out with respect and love to people from different faith groups. In this way, Jesus' teaching and his way of life are witnessed in quiet and life-changing ways. And when we meet on Wednesday morning to pray for our country, to pray for leadership, to pray for the decisions that we are making in the House of Commons, my prayer always is, if my people, who are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, then will I hear from heaven and bless their land.